to share out a couple of things, and some of these things might be unpopular opinions. Some of these things might just be the place that I'm at in life, that certain things just like simply just don't matter as much to me as they used to. But there's a couple of things that I feel like keep coming up and keep happening that I just wanted to make a video and share out my own thoughts and my unpopular opinions. The first thing I want to say, I am so sick and tired of people keeping receipts and having receipts and playing stuff. Here's the thing. At this point in life, I don't really care if you were wrong or I was right or whatever. I don't care to hear the receipt. I feel like if I have to keep receipts on you, then you are wasting my time and energy. If I have to keep a receipt on you, that means I am taking time to hold back something that I can eventually use against you. And that is exhausting. And so I am not going to allow anybody to have that much of my space, that much of my time, and that much of my energy. So I am out of the receipt game. I am not keeping receipts on people that don't matter. I am not keeping receipts on things that don't matter. So if you're in my life and we're cool, let me tell you something. I'm not keeping a receipt. Keeping receipts on me, kudos to you. I'm bored. I'm not keeping receipts on anybody. I don't care what anybody feels, thinks, or whatever when it comes to something that I've said. If I've offended you, my intention was never to offend you. But I'm so tired of people keeping receipts. In my personal life, I'm tired of people keeping receipts. At work, I'm tired of people keeping receipts, all these things. So I want to live in a world where I'm going to trust the people that I have in my very close circle. If I trust you and you're in my circle, it is what it is. I'm not keeping tabs. I'm not going to, screenshot this and send you that. Like, I'm not in that business. I don't like drama. I don't have time. I don't have the energy. I don't care. So the first thing I'm going to say here is I'm not keeping receipts anymore. I don't want to have that in my mind. I don't want to have to place the certain receipt or what, like that's exhausting. Second of all, do you know how much time and energy it takes to actually keep a receipt for something? Because here's the problem. If you keep a receipt for something, what if the thing that they did, they don't do for like 6 or 7 months? So you then have to like go through your files of receipts that you've kept to play the thing or whatever. Like that seems like a lot of time and energy. The other thing that's actually interesting to me is if you keep a receipt on somebody and they never come through or they never show you that side, so the receipt is then invalid, what do you do with that receipt? Do you just have like a place where you keep old pictures or old screenshots or old videos or old tweets or whatever you're keeping? Like, where are you keeping these receipts? Why are you spending that much time investing in somebody that you clearly don't agree with and you clearly don't like? Like, just let it go. So anyways, I don't really understand the whole like keeping receipts thing. Like I said, maybe it's because as I get older, I'm like, I'm not spending my time on that. I am limiting the amount of time I spend on other people. And so maybe that's where this is coming from. But I just feel like as a society, we're always trying to get somebody caught up in something. We're always trying to have a gotcha. We're always trying to prove somebody wrong. Like, I really don't care. So if you're keeping receipts on me, listen, I hope they're cute. I hope I look cute in whatever receipt you're keeping. I hope whatever I said is what I said. I don't know. It just kind of is what it is. And maybe this is just the sign that I'm getting old. And maybe this is just the moment where I realize that my life is changing and the things that I want to spend my time on is changing and the experiences that I'm having in life. Like maybe I'm just seeing a lot of things different in life that are making me different. And if that's the case, you know what? I welcome that. I actually love that. I want to grow and I want to stop wasting my time on things that don't serve me. So if that's where I'm at, then so be it. The second thing that I'm actually, I feel like we should actually let go is the fear of missing out, is FOMO. I think that it's overplayed and it's time to just let it go. And so I had a conversation with somebody a couple of weeks ago and they're like, yeah. And they're like, I can't really afford to go. I can't really do this. I can't really do this. But I don't want to miss it. I don't want to miss out. I don't want to. And I'm like, why don't you want to miss out? Like, who cares? If you can't afford it, if you can't do it, like, who cares? Needless to say, shout out to that person if you're listening to this video, but needless to say, like me and that person, I realized we're at two different places in our lives. And the way that I'm maturing is not the way that they're maturing. And I am letting go of FOMO. If I miss something, I miss something. If I don't see it, I didn't see it. If I didn't hear it, I didn't hear it. It just kind of is what it is. I feel like so much energy is wasted on trying to keep tabs on what other people are doing and try to compare yourself to other people or do it like them or whatever. Like, I just don't have time for that. And I'm tired. So I'm not doing it anymore. So FOMO is something that I'm over and I'm just not going there anymore. The last thing that I think it has been kind of bothering me, and I'm just going to say it here because it fits, is stop expecting people to do things that you can't even do yourself. So, for example, stop expecting people to be good with their money when you're not good with your money. Stop expecting people to be consistent for you when you're not consistent for them. Stop trying to tell people what to do when you haven't even done the things that you're telling them to do. That sounds really basic, but it seems like there's a lot of people that would say what I would do, or what I did, except for you actually haven't had the same experience, but you're out giving people advice and telling people what they should do and telling people how they should do it. So let's stop giving advice and telling people things to do when you actually aren't doing those things. It's like you have these high expectations for other people and these high things that you think they should be doing, but you're not doing them. Like you're not living that. And so again, it's just like, stop telling people what you think they should do. Stop telling people and having expectations for people when you don't even meet those expectations yourself. It's kind of weird. Like when you say it out loud, it's really weird. So again, I'm at this place in my life, and it's kind of interesting because I remember when I was younger, my dad used to always say, the older you get, certain things start not mattering to you. And he used to tell me, like when I was in high school, he used to say, you feel very close and very connected to certain people because the younger you get, you seek a lot of human connections and you want to be around people that are like you, around people that think like you, and that's something you want to do. But he was like, as you get older, your things that you want start to change and your opinions on things start to change. And then he always says, like, the older you get, the more you realize the things that you used to care about start to change. And so maybe I'm at that point. Maybe I'm at the point where my growth and the things that I'm working on when it comes to myself, I'm really being picky about my time. I'm really being picky about my energy, and I'm really being picky about the things that I'm letting in. And so the things I just mentioned, I realize take so much time. It takes so much time to have a fear of missing out. Maybe you didn't see the episode everyone's talking about. Maybe you haven't heard the song that everybody's talking about. Maybe you haven't heard the whatever. Like it's ridiculous. What started to change my mind about this is I remember when Drake and Kendrick Lamar were like beefing and having their different things that were coming out, and everybody was like racing to hear the diss track and racing to talk about it and racing to make a video and racing. And I just thought, like, that is so, I don't care. I just don't care that much. And it was like after that, it was like I just started realizing that I don't care if I miss out. I don't care if I don't know who's beefing. I don't care if I don't know this. I don't care. And so that's just how I'm going to live my life. I just don't care about things that I used to care about. And so shout out to my dad for telling me that it was probably going to happen. And of course, like something else that my dad was right about, right? Like I feel like my parents were pretty much right about everything when I was a kid. And maybe after I finish recording this, I should call my parents and be like, hey, thank you for being right about that thing because you were right. And so, yeah, that's just where I'm at in life. I just wanted to make this video to share a little bit about what I am no longer wasting my time doing. Again, this might be an unpopular opinion, but this is where I'm at. And I just feel like I wish as adults, we would all kind of get there because like, life is short. People are dying, and people are miserable. And why join them in the misery? Like, go be happy, go be amazing, go be great, go live your life, and go be you. I feel like life is so much more fun when you can live how you want to live and you don't care to waste your time on people that don't serve you. But again, maybe that's just my 2 cents. Maybe that's just how I've been feeling lately. But I'm super excited to enjoy this new me, and to enjoy the like evolving version of me, and to enjoy the version where I'm just like, are we kidding? Or enjoy the version where people are reaching out to me and I'm like, I haven't seen that, or I don't know, or I didn't know that, or even dare I say, I don't really care about this. Can we talk about something else? Because that's just how I'm growing. So if you're growing this way, if you feel like you're maturing in this way, if you feel like, I don't know how you feel, but this is just where I'm at. And I wanted to share this out because I wanted to normalize limiting your time and limiting your resources and limiting your attention that you're paying to foolishness. I want to normalize that because I feel like keeping receipts is like what society is telling us we should do. But like, I want to normalize not doing that. I want to normalize not giving two about what is happening with other people because you are just living your best life. So if I can start normalizing that, that is what I do. But just remember, leave people where they're at. Do you live your life and don't allow people to consume your time, because at the end of the day, who really cares? We're all living a life and trying to do the best we can. So anyways, I will get off my soapbox, but let me know what you think in the comments below. If you are somebody that keeps receipts, or if you are somebody that has a fear of missing out, or if you are somebody that holds people to this high standard that you've never met, let me know why you do that. Let me know what you're thinking about that. And yeah, maybe, going to therapy and having conversations and growing up has helped me, but you know what? Let's just move differently. Let's move differently. Let's be different. Because why not? Like we have one life to live. Why not make it a good one and leave other people's crap where their crap is at? But anyways, let me know what you think in the comments below about my new mindset. And who knows, maybe I'm just getting old. And this is what getting old looks like. And you know what? I enjoy it. I'm happy that I'm getting old because because at least I'm not wasting my time on things that don't serve me. So anyways, it is what it is. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you for watching.